Today's episode takes us to the fourth dimension of English learning. So, not just vocabulary and grammar, but reflex, tone, and cultural behavior. So, we're unpacking the phrase never admit, always counterattack, the hardened American mindset behind it that's now seeping into Australian society. That's a bad thing. But by the end of this lesson, you'll understand what it means, what the title really means, and I'll highlight a few key points, a few key English points to take home, either English expressions, English tone, or structure that can sharpen your language skill. Don't get caught up in the details. Some of the vocabulary may be difficult, some of it may be specific to America or to Australia. Just follow the flow, absorb the rhythm, and focus on the bigger picture of how real English is used. Used in an article, used in speaking, etc. So, this is what the research says about people not backing down, not admitting wrong, not saying sorry, not apologizing. So, researchers say that roughly 1 in 4 well known figures, like politicians, even presidents and prime ministers, refuse to back down. The habit spreads fast. Studies also find that many Americans treat an apology as personal blame, so they would rather fight than say sorry. This is a short paragraph, but we can learn two English tips from it. A phrasal verb, back down, back down, back down. So that means stop arguing, stop demanding, stop fighting. I'm backing down. I accept the other side's position. Everyday example. Dad wanted a new television, but he backed down when mum said it was too expensive. Dad wanted a new television, but he backed down when mum said it was too expensive. So he wanted something, but because mum said something else, he stopped arguing. He accepted mum's opinion and did not buy the new television. Example number 2. The children argued over the last piece of pizza or the last slice of pizza until one finally backed down and let the other have it. So one finally accepted and stopped arguing. And he decided to, oh, well, you can have it. I'm sick of arguing. So they argued, and then one backed down. One gave up. The second tip is the quantifier, is the numbering. So when we say roughly 1 in 4, it means about 25%. Roughly 1 in 4, roughly 1 in 3. Survey results showed that roughly 1 in 4 students walked to school. So in my workplace, 1 in 2 employees drive to work. The other half takes public transport. Oh yes, there's still a third tip from the paragraph. It says, Americans treat an apology as personal blame, so they would rather fight than say sorry. So they would rather fight than say sorry. So this is a sentence pattern, a very useful sentence pattern, rather than. So it shows two choices, but showing a preference. I'd rather stay home. I'd rather stay home than go out in the rain. I prefer to stay home than go out in the rain. The other example, she would rather drink water than soda with dinner. So she prefers water to soda. I would rather drink tap water than sugary drinks. So that's an example. I'll stop here for this lesson. There's part 2, which continues the article. And we'll discuss them as per this style, a paragraph each, and then some tips to learn from the paragraph. And I really appreciate your support.